Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifying run with Malta. We are in part 3 of this one, and obviously part 3 means pretty much World Cup. And this is how it looks like in Group F at the moment. We have Spain, Paraguay, and now Salvador to contend with. Very tough for Malta. We are the smallest team here. We managed to get here through a fantastic effort in qualifying. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it because it was a lot of fun. And before we start this match with Malta and our World Cup quest, it is on legendary difficulty. It is always on legendary difficulty because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. So first match then for Malta is against Paraguay. 2010 Paraguay, the team that got to the quarter-final of the World Cup and lost 1-0 to Spain. So much potential in that Paraguay squad. But let's see if Malta can go that far in this run. I'd love to take Malta all the way to like a semi-final or something like that. I know it's ambitious, but I like being ambitious on this game. Oh, that was a great save there from Valdez's shot. And it's going to be a corner to Paraguay already early in the game. It could be one of those runs where we have a miracle, or it could be a disaster. Well, not really a disaster because, you know, it's Malta. We are the minnow, but, you know, we still could, like, lose by quite heavy margin. Paraguay playing the ball around quite nicely. But at the moment, the end product isn't there. The goalkeeper's made 2 decent saves. And, well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure if they get any kind of chance on goal, they're going to score easily. Crossed in by Paraguay and just hooked away by Malta. Doing quite well to stop Paraguay at the moment, but how long will that last? I can see a gap. Is there a chance? Cohen is running on through. This is Malta's first opportunity. Can he do it? It just goes straight through. It went straight through and in for the first goal for Malta. Cohen has scored, and well, that's surprising because obviously, you know, the through ball, yeah, fair enough, it works a hell of a lot on this game, but I didn't expect the shot to go all the way through the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper didn't even save it properly or whatever. And you know, on legendary, the goalkeepers are supposed to be at their best, but not there. Oh, that was lucky, that deflection. And off the post by Malta. They're waking up, you can see it. They can really do something in this campaign if we get this first win under our belts, because, well, of course, it would make the form explode. Paraguay out on the wing. Nobody going towards him, but it won't matter. Oh, actually it should, as it's just headed over the bar there from, I think that was Santa Cruz. Okay, Malta have just survived up until half-time with the score at 1-0 for them, which is really surprising because obviously we are the smallest team, but we're making big waves at this World Cup. The Malta fans are loving it at the moment. First World Cup, they're dancing around, and hopefully they can get this first victory against Paraguay. What a win it would be if we can get it. But they are constantly all over us, playing in some amazing crosses. That's a great ball. And what a save. And over the bar by Paraguay. How did they miss that? That was a massive opportunity to get the 1-1 and they didn't take it. Oh, that's going to be a bad foul, and that is a yellow card for Paraguay. We're approaching the end of the game. They're losing their heads a little bit, and I can understand why Malta have come here and just, well, shut them down. It's a great ball. Briffa, can he do something at the end of the game? Crossed in, not headed. Headed back, and it's 2! It's 2-0 to Malta. It's Mifsud, and, well, the centre-back just came forward when I was, you know, chesting it around the defence, and Malta put it in for 2 in the 90th minute. Look at this, header, chested down. They tried to slide me out, you know, last-minute effort, I guess, and we just tap it in for 2-0. Malta have done it. They have completed the upset at the World Cup and got their first win at this World Cup as well, which gives me so much hope. Really does for the rest of the group. I mean, you know, Spain, yeah, okay, you know, we might get flattened by Spain, but El Salvador, bring them on. I hope we can have a good game against them. Next up for Malta, they have El Salvador for their second match, which is a fantastic opportunity to go through with 6 points. If we lose against El Salvador, then obviously it puts us under a lot of pressure to get out of the group, because Spain will be a very, very hard opponent. But if we can do it here, then that would be amazing. Getting Malta out the group stage in the first 2 matches would be awesome. This dude, Mifsud. Oh, he scores! That's 1-0 to Malta, and Mifsud has another one at this World Cup. It's 1-0 to Malta. Look at this, just turn, then shoot while, you know, going away from the goal, and that is a fantastic strike. It's 1-0 to Malta. Well, I mean, Malta seem like a fantastic little side at the moment. You know, going to the World Cup and getting to the group stage, coming up against these stronger teams and just, yeah, playing their hearts out. Through ball, and Mifsud is going through. Can he do it? He can, yes. I was about to say he can, and then it hit the post, and then I had to reshuffle my words. He scores. He makes it 2-0 to Malta, and well, El Salvador are 2-0 down to Malta. Could this be a tiny nation waking up at the World Cup? We've had it before a few times in certain runs. I'm not gonna spoil it. You can find out for yourselves which runs they are. I mean, perhaps you already know which runs they are. El Salvador off the bar, and oh my goodness, off the bar again. How do you get unlucky twice in the same attack? And El Salvador will get another chance, and it's saved. So it's half time, and Malta are leading El Salvador by 2-0. Again, another shock, because nobody expected Malta to even get any goals or any wins at this group stage, and they're just proving everyone wrong. They've been fantastic the whole campaign. They're such a good little team. And I know what people will probably say is like, oh, well, European minnows like Malta are usually pretty decent. It's like, well, yeah, like, I mean, in terms of like other world minnows, but they're still a minnow. It's good play by El Salvador, but it's just cut out. And, well, they chopped me down as soon as I tackled them. The frustration is kicking in. Mifsud to take the corner. The header is caught. We've done so well to have so many attacks and shut down El Salvador at the same time. It really feels like Malta aren't a 1-star team. It feels like they're like a 3-star team or something. The way they play is just like so organised, and yeah, they're just brilliant. Oh, El Salvador, oh, just wide. I mean, last minute, but still could have counted for 1. But Malta will be grabbing this famous win again. 2 wins out of 2 at this World Cup. And well, Malta could be this little surprise package that everybody is rooting for. They've just been phenomenal at this World Cup at the moment, and they've gone through. That's 6 points from 2 games, and there's 1 more game remaining, which will be against Spain. If Spain won against Paraguay, then well, it won't matter at all, will it? If you know, the last day and stuff like that, if we get thrashed, because honestly, it won't matter. Our third and final match of the group stage sees us against Spain, who actually drew against Paraguay in the last game. So at the moment, Malta are top with 6 points, Spain have 4, and Paraguay have 1. So we've gone through pretty much already. Like, you know, obviously, you know, 2 wins from 3 games is enough to get you through in most group stages. But yeah, even if we get thrashed by Spain, it won't matter, because Paraguay simply can't do anything. It would have been different if Paraguay won, and then, you know, if they played El Salvador and got their goal difference up. But, you know, at this point, it doesn't matter. We're just looking forward to the round of 16. This would be a good test to see how Malta can do against a giant. I don't think we played against a giant team yet in this whole campaign. So Spain, obviously being the champions of 2010, it's a good test. Great ball by Spain, Iniesta. And I was about to say, like, I thought I gave away a foul, but it hit the post, like, and went out along the lines. Like, ridiculous. David Silva crosses that one in. That's got to be a goal, right? It was great control by Torres, and he puts it wide. I thought he was going to header it or just tap it in from that position. He didn't need to go, like, you know, in a circle and then just put it wide. Great challenge. And Malta could be through. Bajada. Yes! He scores before half-time. And it was a fantastic challenge. And then the finesse shot just goes top corner. And Bajada has put Malta ahead when they've been under so much pressure in the first half. I mean, look at that. Like, Ramos wasn't even, like, actually tackling me properly. He was just running alongside of me. Like, what are you doing, mate? Like, just put a foot in. But no. It's 1-0 to Malta. And this is nice. I like it. At the moment, it's making me hopeful. Of course, that could all come crashing down. You know, sometimes you can have an amazing group stage and then you get to the round of 16 and you get bounced out by someone you just never thought that you could. Oh, wow, what a goal that was by Torres. And that is 1-1. Well, he shut me up there, didn't he? He shut me up there. Torres, I can't tackle him. And what a tackle to deny Torres the second goal for Spain. What a tackle. We have to see this again. Look, my defender got pushed away. I was like, oh no, we're done for. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Been a great game between these two. 74th minute. And still no winning goal yet. Or anything that looks like a winning goal. Being very competitive. And it gives me a glimpse of what Malta could offer in the latter stages of the competition. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a goal, isn't it? I tried to clear it, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. And Xavi has scored in the 81st minute to make it 2-1 to Spain. It was always going to happen when I couldn't clear this. Look, just couldn't clear it and he smashes it in. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. Smaller teams just can't clear stuff as fast as bigger teams. And we paid the price for it. Now, I think that's going to be it here for Malta. Great through ball to Torres, and I think we're pretty much done. There's no way that... Oh, that was just a thunderous strike. That showed me Fernando Torres again. And that is a goal in the 90th minute to down Malta, just for now. But still, we are going through despite the result. We might not come top of the group anymore, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, we could get someone harder, per se, in the next group, maybe. But who knows? Spain celebrate. They celebrate because they've gone through, and Malta should be celebrating as well, to be fair, because they've gone through for the first time in their history to the round of 16 of the World Cup, which, you know, there's no shame in losing 3-1 to Spain. It's just in the end we ran out of gas, and that was it. Alright then guys, so looking at the group stages for the entire tournament, we've got Honduras and Ecuador going through in Group A. In Group B, we have Germany and the United States going through. In that group of death, United States managed to survive, and Portugal and Ivory Coast are going home. In Group C, it was France and Poland going through. In Group D, it was Argentina and Japan. Group E sees Cameroon go top, and then Italy come second. Georgia put up a decent fight, but it wasn't enough in the end. Group F, obviously that's our group, we come second, so that means that we'll have Cameroon in the next round. In Group G, we have Brazil and Ukraine going through in that one. And in Group H, it's England and Croatia prevailing over North Korea and Congo. And this is your round of 16 tree. Some of the matches have already been played. So the USA have beaten Honduras by 3-1. France have beaten Japan 2-0. We've got Cameroon versus Malta. Brazil versus Croatia. Germany beat Ecuador 3-1. Argentina beat Poland 2-1 to set up Germany versus Argentina in the quarters. Spain got Italy. And Ukraine have England in the round of 16. So yeah, tough team to play against, Cameroon. I mean, all these teams are tough now. They're very, very hard to deal with. But we'll see what we can do against them. And I'm hoping to advance to the quarters. Here we go then. On the big stage at Durban Stadium, it's Cameroon versus Malta. The problem is with Cameroon is obviously, you know, okay, they're not as good as Spain, obviously, but they still have amazing players like Eto'o up top. Imagine trying to defend against Eto'o with Malta defenders. That's going to be hard. It was hard enough dealing with Fernando Torres. Now we've got to deal with another world-class striker. So, yeah, I think maybe this is where it's the end of the line, but we'll see. Can't tackle him. He's just too strong. It's headed away by Malta. Already we're under a lot of pressure. Just got hacked out from behind there. What is he doing? And there's no card? Come on. You stop play immediately. I thought there was going to be a card. Down the wing, Bajada. Can he keep it on? Yes. Is there a chance for Malta? Going into the box. And it's just muscled off there by Cameroon. I tried to like sort of sweat it. Wasn't going to work. Lots of yellow cards coming out now for Cameroon. They keep sliding me out constantly. It is rather annoying. And here comes Etu. He's going through. And that looked like a dive to me. He went down so easy. Looking for that penalty. You're not going to get it. And at half time, it's 0-0 between Malta and Cameroon. Good effort from Malta. Can we keep holding on? Just feels like, you know, we haven't done a lot, and neither have Cameroon, but Cameroon have been near our goal quite a lot. They just haven't done anything. It's a weird game. Whatever we do, we just can't deal with Cameroon's midfield, and here comes Etu. I don't know why he stuttered there on that attack, and he hits the side netting. He could have just ran on through and tapped it in if he wanted to. And that's gone all the way through to no one. Okay, thankfully. Well, I mean, there is a chance to do this late in extra time, maybe drag it to penalties. There's just no physicality here from Malta in terms of battling with Cameroon. Look at the player models of Cameroon and Malta. Like, most of the Cameroonian players are a lot bigger, a lot stronger. It's always going to be like that when you're a weaker team. But we've done well to drag it to extra time, and Malta will have to try and survive another 30 minutes. They keep constantly shutting me down. It's so frustrating. I don't get it, man. And they scored from outside of the box. Mbiani, 111th minute. He's just put it in from there. They've shut us down all game, and he's just on, you know what, screw you, and he scores. Oh, no way. No way has that happened. So late in the game, and we're done. We're done now. There's no way we can get back into this game because, well, Malta just haven't been here. Nothing, and the opposition just dominates you defensively. I mean, they are a strong team. This could be 2. And, oh my goodness, how did that even stay out? And, well, Malta's campaign will come to an end thanks to a long-range goal. Not super long, but, you know, just outside of the box. And sometimes it's like that. Sad, but sometimes it does happen like that as we crash out of the World Cup. That is just unbelievable. I've never had a game where I've been shut down this efficiently. Fair play to Cameroon, but damn, like, they made it so difficult. It was like the Spain match as well. Like the Spain match, obviously we got the goal, but this one we didn't even get a chance. And Malta have crashed out in the round of 16. I'm a little disappointed at that because it's just the nature of like dragging it to extra time and then the computer just firing it from outside the box randomly and it just goes in. Like, okay, you can guarantee if I did that, it would never go in. So Brazil beat Italy on penalties 4-3, and USA lost against Germany in the 3rd place playoff. So the USA obviously having a great run there. So there's your final tree, your final tournament tree. Cameroon got eliminated by Brazil in the quarters. USA did really well in that one. They beat France and then lost to Brazil, unfortunately for them. Had some good games there between Germany and Argentina. Obviously, the final was a decent game as well. So, yeah, you know, decent World Cup, pretty standard. But Malta getting to the round of 16, that's pretty impressive, right? I mean, that's about as well as I could have done. So yeah, that's the end of your Malta qualifying campaign, your whole Malta qualifying campaign for 2010. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, the group stages and the qualifiers were a lot more exciting than the knockouts, but sometimes that's how it is, unfortunately. But one day we will win it with a small team, but unfortunately it is not Malta. But I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like and subscribe if you did. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.
you.